Hello there, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. My name is Victoria. This is Radiant Moon Tarot. We are pulling out some messages today for you. We're going to see what light codes are being activated for you, what energies are activated for you, and whatever else Spirit wants to let you know or give you some guidance on right now. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for every single one of you. Let's get right into it. This is a timeless reading, by the way, so whenever this reading finds you is exactly when it's meant to, and it will be live for you at that time. So, and if you do find you enjoy your reading, please take a moment and press that like button there and subscribe to my channel for more content. We have unplug from mass consciousness. This is such an important message for a lot of people right now. To let the light in, we've got to break away from the herd. Mass consciousness right now, it's like, it's like mob mentality kind of thing, right? It's thinking the same way or doing things the same as everyone else does. You are being called to a higher dimension. You are being called by a higher power. And in order to really embrace the messages and really able to embrace your spiritual self here, we've got to break away from that herd, from the groupthink, and embrace the, how should we say, the way of thinking, doing, and being that is reemerging in the world. So find your strength to follow your light. Find your strength to be unique in your way of thinking. Find your strength to embrace and connect with your higher self, with your spiritual soul tribe. Be the leader that you are called to be rather than being a mass follower. Very important. So you're very much called into action. We have an energy of travel coming in here now. Yes, for some of you, perhaps your way of unplugging from the noise, the loudness that is around us. We're bombarded by, the media, by negativity. And if we were to believe the media right now, we would think that the entire world is evil, and it is not. I promise you, there is more good in the world than there is not. And some of you here, in order to disconnect from that, in order to recenter, reground, refocus, regroup, renew, part of that is going away somewhere. So the travel energy here can be your call to extract yourself from the hustle and bustle and give yourself a little bit of a break. Find a quiet, relaxing spot somewhere, whether it's something that you drive to or something you can fly to. And it could even just be in your own home, even as well. We can do virtual travel these days if you're not able to do so physically. But when we find that space and when we take that time, we get a little bit more connected and focused with ourselves, with our higher selves. We're a little bit more in the flow of things. If you've ever noticed, when you do go on vacation, especially if you are going to somewhere nice and warm and sunny or whatever it is that you enjoy doing, after a couple of days, it sometimes takes a couple of days to decompress from our daily lives, and then we start to kind of settle in a little bit. We start to relax. And when we do that, when spirit comes a calling, when we do that, we can receive the messages. Some of you here, part of your light code activation, your spiritual gifts, is your ability to travel to different dimensions. Some of you are perhaps interested in learning about astral travel. Perhaps some of you are dreaming about travel. And when we dream about those things, this can indicate that, yes, it's time for a break, okay? But it can also indicate that you are ready to move forward in a different direction than you've previously been moving in. Or you're ready to break free from the crowd And when we do that, we embrace the movement, right? We move from one plane to another. We move from one energy to another. We move from one way of thinking to another. So it is an energy of movement here. So don't be afraid to soar to new heights. For some of you, you've got a dream. There's something that you really want to do. Maybe some of you have your sights set on traveling the world. Maybe some of you have, an inclination to move to another city or another neighborhood. This is saying whatever your situation is, pack your bags and go to your destination. We have Mintakan energy here. Very interesting that we should get this particular one because this is all about longing for home. And I was just about to say with the travel card there that some of you are kind of, you are thinking about moving back to your hometown if you've ever left it, or you're thinking of moving back to another city, or perhaps there's somewhere that you visited in your travels that just felt like home. And so in this particular energy, you may be searching right now for somewhere where that you belong. You may be feeling a little bit homesick, whatever that looks like to you. We can be homesick for somewhere we've never been. We can be homesick for somewhere that we've never visited. But in the Mintakan energy, this is, all about you being one of the original light workers that came into human form, human being. And this is awakening within you. And some of you may have felt that you've never really truly belonged. You've conformed with the mass consciousness. You've tried to fit in. And maybe you've just been, kind of embracing other people's ideologies and belief systems and things, but they never really quite fit for you. And now you're figuring out why. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be that light worker. You're meant to be your spiritual self and embrace that and share that light with other people. You're meant to be one that is part of the Great Awakening. And so all these things that are activating within you, making you feel uncomfortable in certain environments or with certain people, making you feel as though you want to move somewhere, you want to go somewhere, you want to extract yourself, you want some alone time, you want to get away from the hustle and bustle. There's a reason for that. This big shift happening within you. But we've got break the chain coming in here as well. This is your opportunity here to break the cycle, to break down barriers, to break down walls, to find your freedom, to find your true path. We quite often do need to detach from something in order to move in a different direction or make bigger, bolder moves in the direction that we've been headed in. For some of you here, you've been sent for a reason, for a purpose. You've been sent to break some karmic cycles, to break those chains that our ancestors have tried before to break. That's part of your soul's journey, part of your soul's purpose. So some of you are going through that right now, and you're finding that closure. But what happens when you break that cycle, when you break the chain, when you find the healing within you, what you're actually doing here in that energy that you're embracing and the actions that you're taking and the change that you're doing in those cycles shutting down, you are actually rewriting your script for the future. Your future is clear and bright. You don't always feel that way, but you're ready. You're ready to make those moves forward. So if there's something holding you back, or there's something here that you need to break away from, some sort of mindset, some sort of belief system, the time is now for you. And again, you're being called forward. You feel a little bit of a niggle in your soul, don't you? You feel just a little bit of a tug. Trust it. What is that little niggling feeling trying to tell you? That's your intuition guiding you somewhere, showing you the path, giving you signs. What does that mean? There's something here that you just can't quite shake. Something here that's got a little bit of a hold on you. You don't really necessarily know what it is. Trust it. Trust that little niggly voice inside your head. Trust that little niggly feeling inside your heart. There's a reason that it's there, and the answers are being revealed to you now at this time. So be open. We've got to get away from this oppressive kind of energy in order to let the answers in, to let the light in, and in order to break away, break free, and move forward. But remember, our intuition, our instincts, it defies logic. And we are taught, right, mass consciousness, we are taught to think logically or scientifically. If you can't see it, it doesn't exist, which couldn't be further from the truth. There's a lot of things we can't see, but they do exist. And in this energy here, part of that cycle that you may need to break, or in order to follow that little niggly intuition, you've got to drop the need to make logical sense out of things, because there's so many things that defy human logic. We have the Hierophant. There's your awakening right there. You are ascending. You are going up to new levels, new heights. You're expanding your knowledge and your wisdom. This is a time of massive change and transformation for you. We have the hollow void, the Four of Chalices. See, there's something missing. You can't put your finger on it. There's something missing, though. You can't see it, but it's just, there's nothing really wrong with where you are right now. There's nothing really wrong with where you've been. It's just that there's something that just makes you feel lost or not connected. And when we get this energy, this is saying that there are gifts being handed to you. There's opportunities being handed to you. There's a way forward. There's a path being handed to you. We just need to be open to receive it. And we have the eminence here with the Nine of Orbs as well. You have a right to abundance. You have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of hidden wisdom within you. And you are unlocking that energy right now. But we have to be aware of this Four of Cups energy here. Because quite often this is looking at the world around you going, I'm over it. This is looking around you going, I just don't fit. I don't belong. Something's not right. I don't have everything I want, even though I should be happy. I'm not quite. So whatever has been eluding you is about to reveal itself. You have a lot of success and a lot of abundance in your life, and there is more to come. You're on a completion of a journey. If you've been asking some questions, open up for those answers. If you've been looking for a path forward, there's opportunities opening up for you. Do what is right for you. When we get the Nine of Orbs, which is the Nine of Pentacles, this is about celebrating your success, celebrating your abundance, giving thanks, giving gratitude. But this is about a completion and a successful completion of a cycle, wrapping something up, closing the chapter, closing the door so that you can move forward. And this is exactly where you are. Maybe you just got a couple little things to sort out before you really can close that door and embrace the new. But this is also a reminder to do what is right for you, to follow your goals, to follow your dreams, to practice what it is that you've got, put into practice, I should say, what it is you've got in your mind's eye. Put into practice the beliefs that are forming, that are developing around you. But ultimately, be you. When we get the 9 of orbs, right, this is a very independent energy. It's all about you. Where do you see yourself headed? What do you want to do? Break away from the crowd, break away from the herd, because here, there's something here coming in. Messages, peace, forgiveness, deeper understanding, wisdom, knowledge, love, spirit. We've got to open up. But with the Hierophant coming in there, you are unlocking your true self. You're unlocking your true potential. This is an energy of ascension, an energy of higher level learning, deepening wisdom, and things are changing, things are evolving. The bottom of the deck, we have the Hallowed Flame, the Ace of Scepters, the Awakening. Beautiful. Look at that. You're feeling more inspired. You're feeling more alive. You're feeling that passion. You're feeling something burning within you, burning inside you. What is that? It's going to be something a little bit different for each and every one of you. But this is a time of creation, a time of growth, and a time of new beginnings. The aces are gifts from spirit. Let the light in, let the fire in, let the messages in. Let's get a couple more cards and see what else that we've got. But there's something being gifted to you right now. So open up to receive your gifts and to receive your blessings. We have boundaries. Put a ring around yourself and your energies. And right here, do you need to turn off the TV? Do you need to turn off your phone? Do you need to unplug? All of that is part of putting up boundaries. Something is sucking your energy or keeping you off the path that you want to be on. Put up those boundaries and stick to them. We have phases. Shine even when you're not whole. 4 of Cups, right there. There's something missing. Something that you're not seeing, something that you want, something that you're not sure of. Trust in your journey, and no matter what stage that you're on, let yourself shine. When we do that, we let the magic in and we let all the beautiful energy flow. We have self-care. 9 of Orbs. You do you, babe. Spoil yourself in the moonlight. And quite often the 9 of Orbs, that 9 of Pentacles energy, is when we do something that we want, something that is just for us. Whether it's taking care of yourself, taking care of your energetic needs, taking care of your spiritual needs, even taking care of your physical needs, buying yourself something that you always want, or treating yourself to something that you want. But there's a lot of magic around you. There's a lot of spiritual and personal growth around you right now. So open up, claim your energy, and get ready to receive. I've been asked to leave that there, so I will. I hope there was something here for you. If there was, please do take a moment to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content, and if you hit the notification bell, you should, in theory, get notified whenever I put up a new reading. I thank you for watching. Love and light.